Hi, I'm Sonal. I am an intuitive and a holistic practitioner. Holistic with a W because I work with the entirety of the person. I offer a variety of sessions, different sessions that help clients to identify things like shadows and triggers. I help with inner child woundings and integrating them into the whole person. The goal is to better understand patterns that are shaping lives, behaviors that are repeated, and just to create a healthier emotional body. In addition to that, I also work on the physical plane, the physical body. A large part of what I do with individuals is to help to recalibrate the nervous system. So, a lot of somatic work. This helps to lessen anxiety, support the body, and reduce stress and a lot of times inflammation. I have people that come to me that have gone through cancer and are in treatment, getting chemo and radiation. And so a lot of times we work on the physical body and we help to, again, center the nervous system. This really helps a lot of times in giving those individuals some strength and helping them to sleep a little bit better. So there are many different benefits to this. So one of the things that helps with the emotional body is when we begin to understand what you're carrying emotionally, yeah? It helps to create space and clarity in the mental body. And this helps a lot of times with making clearer decisions and reorganizing the triggers, understanding boundaries, and beginning to see life from a different perspective. Beginning September 6th, I'll be pre-recording a series called Where the Body Remembers. This it explores things like survival and what else do I have? Survival, the unexpressed voice, shame, grief, a number of these types of experiences and emotions and how they sometimes can remain in the body in different ways and show up in different ways. So we'll be looking at the connections between the behavior and our emotional bodies, the patterns that we carry, and that which remains with us, and how they can affect our everyday lives. This is an important series. I mean, I've been pushed to do this for a long time. I know there are a lot of people who do talk about the inner child wounding and such. But why this is important is when we move into the next years, like 4 or 5 years, you are going to see that a lot of these unresolved issues, a lot of people take medication, and there's nothing wrong with medication, but you're going to start to see that when we are able to address some of these issues, that you don't need some of the things that you have probably been accustomed to for beforehand. That doesn't mean that you need to stop taking medication, so please don't think that's what I'm saying. Everyone who needs medication should be on it. But this is kind of helping you to identify different ways to cope and deal once you know something, right? We change our behavior when we figure things out, when we know, when things are brought to our attention. So there's that. Anyway, I'll also be sprinkling a few interviews here and there with some different people from different walks of life who will share their own experiences of some of these emotions and how they have been affected. And also, some of these people I've actually worked with and done sessions with. So I hope that you will join me. And if this resonates with you, then that's fantastic. I'd be, ever so joyed. I'll be posting a lot of this on the community page, so have a look there, check and see. And again, like I said, these series starts on September 6th. If you are interested in booking a session, the information is in the description box. You can go to www.sonalsheth.com and you'll see all the different offerings. Okay, and if there's a date that is not available, please message me and I will see if I can accommodate you. Okay, so that's all of that. Now, the reason I popped on was to discuss a little bit about the in between energies that are taking place between the eclipses, right? So, it's my intuitive impression of this time and these energies. So, they're a little bit draining, and you may have been having some crazy dreams. We started the solar eclipse on August 12th, which was also the Lionsgate time. The celestial event called the Lionsgate took place on that during that period as well. We have a lunar eclipse coming up on August 28th. This is kind of another crazy time. I say crazy because it is, again, lots of endings and beginnings. And in this particular one, a lot of the endings and beginnings will be very abrupt and like just something that comes out of nowhere. So, and sometimes it'll be a little shocking. So, the most important thing you can do is to, again, stay centered to the best of your abilities. Kind of have to go with the flow of the eclipse energy. It's not something that you resist, you just kind of see it there. And again, like I always say, if there's stuff happening around you, try to see it as you were watching it on the outside. Don't allow it to enter your field if possible. So what was I going to say? Okay, so these energies, the energy becomes amplified over the next few months. And I'll be honest, nobody's going to leave unscathed. So the next 18 months is a true transformation. And for people that are scared or they feel fear, try to move past the noise. Okay, I have uploaded, or I'm going to upload a guided meditation. It's called a heart-centered meditation for uncertain times, because you have a choice. You have a choice during these next 18 months. We always hear gloom and doom, and I know there are some difficult things happening in the world right now, but trust me. Let's see. There are a lot of prominent voices emerging during this time, and there's a lot of heroes, that are not seen. They're silent, but you're going to start to see more and more of these types of positive, like, just special people rising, because it's kind of like the Renaissance era. Through the darkness comes these visions of light and art and invention. And so it may seem like things are like scary, but it's just because the old systems are breaking down. And I think I talked about this a little bit last time. But people are choosing to show up differently, and so it's going to be quite fascinating. So allow yourself to, don't lose sight, don't get distracted, try to stay focused and try to center where possible. Sometimes cutting through the noise means making conscious decisions about where we place our attention. So that is kind of what this guided meditation that I'm posting after this video is about. It helps to, again, it works with your nervous system, and you're going to make choices on where you give your energy to. I have that coming up. So it's a heart-centered meditation for uncertain times. I really encourage you to check it out, especially if you're feeling uneasy. And I have another one coming out that is a focus on hope amid grief. So lots coming. And if any of this resonates with you, I would love if you would like, share, and subscribe. Apparently that helps something, algorithm or something like that. Leave a comment as well. I'd love to hear from you. And again, if you have any questions or comments, you can always email me at personal1transformation@gmail.com. Have a fantastic Sunday, and I will see you soon. Peace out.